All right, welcome back, everybody, to another. Well, I'd say fun, but this is. Well, for me, it's fun. They're gonna hate it by the end of it. Another episode of Mundus, homebrew world
At this
created
point, we're
by.
all hurting.
Yeah,
We're all dead.
I'll be all right.
and if I'm not mistaken, it's first thing in the morning. um.
What?
So yeah, but yeah, no, it's. They are in a very. Rough.
Did we not get
environment.
our full rest?
You did.
We did.
And then you woke
And
up
then we
to
got
a tree.
attacked first thing.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So, but I'll have somebody cover that in the recap. So, first things that I want to say really quickly is I am really sorry. I have been flooded the last few since last week. So last week's podcast did not get uploaded until yesterday, I think it was. And so I also uploaded yesterday's podcast as well, or this week's podcast as well. So if you guys check out your favorite podcasting streaming services, you can find the World of Mundus with 6 new episodes that just went up, like I said, yesterday.
I thought it was five.
Huh?
I thought it was 5.
No, it was 6. I only asked you for 5 of them because I already had the 6th one.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, you're fine, dude. I just
Carry on.
Yeah. But yeah, that was one of those things that kind of occurred. Just been crazy busy. And I think, and I'm gonna say this now so I don't forget, something that I want to try and do in the future, going forward from here, is getting episode title suggestions from everybody. And I want to include chat in this as well. So if anybody out there in chat wants, to make a suggestion for the episode title, throw it in the chat, kind of towards the end of the stream or the end of the session, and we'll kind of filter through those and we'll decide on something towards the end of the stream, just so that I have something already on file and I don't have to think too hard when I'm swamped, because inevitably, because it's going to happen again. I apologize in advance, but it will occur because I'm a busy person. Last thing real quick, Katie will be joining us later. She kind of got mandated to work overtime basically, so she's running late, which is understandable. It happens occasionally. So in the meantime, her character will be in the hands of Dipstick. Hopefully he doesn't get her killed.
Dipstick.
Whoops.
Oh, right, Carden. So, in the meantime, with that then, I think that's everything that I have. Does anybody want to do the recap for this week?
Joe.
Recap is pretty easy. We got our asses handed to
Hey,
ourselves.
it's me. Shush.
Oh, D-Knock called it. I heard something. I heard him say something, but I couldn't make out what it was. I thought he was going to repeat himself, but
Yeah, that's pretty much the same. We got our asses kicked, then we got our asses kicked, then we got our asses kicked.
D-Knock, go ahead.
That's all right.
Well, in
Try
part,
to give
he's not really that wrong, but
I understand. But try to give the audience a little more detail.
right. Well, we woke up after our fun with the vines. Well, Katya had his fun with the vines. Excuse me.
It was left unfun.
We followed the river, snuck past a bunch of, let's see, there was ogres, right? And no, trolls. It was trolls. And giants.
Mm-hmm.
Forest and hill giants?
Correct.
Asa was MVP with her silence ability. And we all rolled pretty interestingly for stealth checks. If I remember right, I think we did 2 points of inspiration dumped into negating low stealth. And even then, it wasn't the
Yeah.
greatest.
Something like that. Yeah, you guys did roll some pretty decent stealth checks. That's too far back.
Yeah. So we snuck past them. Katya almost got caught because of a low check. But then he rolled, what was it, a nat 20?
Uh,
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, he rolled a nat 20 as the guard was looking for him, and the guard was like, whatever. And fucked back off to his post. So we went off the beaten path a little bit, keeping the river in sight, but staying deeper into the woods. And we settled for camp, which you can see our campfire. Yeah. And it was. We all, save for the last, had positive rolls for events. Oh, except for Asta, who was the last watch. And that's when this big guy came in. Turns out he's a crazy ent. And fight us ensued.
not a crazy uncle.
No, that's this one down here. The bad touch one.
Ah, I see.
Bad touch. What?
No, and we killed this guy, and then this one woke up. If I remember right.
Yeah, good times, good times.
Yeah, I believe that was.
So, yeah, we won. Turns out, one of these two was not weak to fire. Considering they're made out of wood, that's a little weird, but okay.
Look, man, I didn't make up the stat block. I just found it on D&D Beyond.
I'm just saying it's a little weird. Just saying it's a little weird. Just
Yeah.
things made of wood not going boof.
Mm-hmm. Now that you guys have killed the one in the south there, I can actually reveal what it's called. I'm sure people have in the online have already figured it out. Yep, that's it right there. It's called a tree blight, and if you want to know why it's not, weak to fire, it's because it's from Curse of Strahd. That should tell you everything you need to know.
That's
yeah.
a great book.
It is. And the tree itself is actually a great enemy because it's got a multitude of attacks that can do kind of like a range thing. Like, I mean, obviously the party didn't struggle terribly with it, but it was enough to like, oh, this is actually a threat. But at the same time, it was, it's faster than some of the other things that it has. So it's like, they could have tried to outrun it. But, I know my party. They're gonna.
Yeah, we've got
they're gonna try
the
to
dumb
smash
one.
it. So,
I mean,
Oh, believe me,
it's
if I were about to die, I could have gone.
so
like legit, it's a tree. How dangerous can a tree be?
you want to find out?
Considering it nearly killed us.
Well, like in Carden's mind when we attacked it.
Oh, Carden would know about these kind of creatures. So, go, Dina, go ahead and take your point of inspiration. Carden would know about these types of creatures, and you would also know that you got incredibly lucky that you guys were able to down the tree ant before it had time to effectively touch another tree and using its animate tree ability.
Oh fuck!
That's a thing?
That'd have been fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes, tree ants can literally create what appears to be more tree ants. Well, actually, no, they've reworded this now since then.
I hate tree ants now.
Well, no, it's animated. They create animated trees, which are an actual statted thing now. Before it was they just created another tree ant, and then that tree ant could create another tree ant because then it has its once a day use of animated trees. So that was actually, and the reason why I bring that up is because we accidentally created a tree ant in one of my first campaigns.
Oh yeah, I remember that. You guys
And
telling me
he
about that.
then created a entire forest of tree ants that then just like dominated the entire western hemisphere of our world, and we just kind of was like meh, fuck it, and just left it.
But then again, that was also the campaign with Zemziel.
Yeah, and Boris, who had an intelligence of 6 and a wisdom of 6. Dude was dumb as a box of rocks. Like, literally, the tree ant is smarter than him.
I think
Literally.
the box of rocks would have done him.
So, but no, Carton, you would know for a fact that you guys were able to down the tree ant. If the tree ant would have been able to basically have another turn, you guys probably would have been in trouble. The tree blight itself is while it is a sack of hit points, it's not that big of it's not like a huge menace. The biggest issue it has is just like grabbing people and then restraining movements and hitting them in that regard due to the
Let's also take a look at this. In one turn, it brought me to hell.
well, you're a squishy wizard.
You think that's bad? I'm under half.
Yeah, I mean
As a matter of fact,
it isn't
were we
anything
actually
to sneeze
sitting
at,
down to-
guys. It's a CR7, so let's be real here. It's a CR7. So, alrighty. So, as you guys are reeling from the fight that just ensued, and as the forest around you returns quiet once again, nature begins to creep back into your guys' perceptions. Essentially, most of you hurt. Most of you are hurt, bruised a little bit, maybe pride a little swollen.
Yeah.
And you guys find yourselves at the end of your long rest, fresh in the morning. Your
Oh, really?
Yeah, this happened during Asta's watch, and Asta was the last person to have watch. So this is literally happening as the sun begins to rise, and Denock, you would know that it's probably 6, 7 a.m. Time to basically time to be getting up.
Does that mean that we are 100% healed then?
No, not
No.
from the fight.
Because
No.
you were healed and had spell slots going into the fight.
see.
Whatever you used during that fight has been used.
Okay. Can we take a short rest then?
I would encourage it.
Yeah, because I'm already feeling pretty exhausted.
So, Denock, you would also need to be re-upping your spell on your Spectre. I don't think you're using.
So
Spectre.
casting my. So here's the thing: we've never actually. Damn.
Nice, Carden.
We've never actually been awake on stream in time for me to actually.
What the fuck?
Well, all right.
Don't question it. Don't question it. Just nod and move on. Just nod and move on.
Let's see if we can make it. Nope. Oh, I mean, still not bad.
Okay, once again, we've never been awake on stream when it's time for this. So I use Mage Armor.
Okay.
And Animate Dead at 4th level.
Yeah. And 4th level, I believe, gets you.
My warrior.
Okay. You could attempt to do something a little stronger too, I believe, if you wished. But your warrior's a good choice for now.
Yeah, he was more useful than the Minotaur ever was in its entire existence.
Yeah, I understand that.
I'm still over here struggling to figure out how you roll these damn hit dice all at once.
You don't.
I see that.
Yeah, that will be one thing. That is one thing that I did find. Rolling hit dice in the in D&D Beyond, the character sheet and stuff was somewhat of a pain, but
Yeah.
yeah. Look, eventually
Let's see what
D&D
I've got
Beyond
already.
will probably eventually D&D Beyond will eventually probably have their own platform to play their games in, and when they do, it'll be probably much more convenient. So, okay. Um so yeah, once you guys are somewhat healed, have a moment to relax. Valinar, as a reminder, you can do the Tasha's thing to recover spell slots using your channel divinity before your short rest. Okay.
Yeah, I'll just do that real quick.
Yeah.
I think it's.
You know the information for that one, otherwise I can look it up.
I have it right here. Level 2. Okay. Because it's half your proficiency modifier, I think. So I regain a level 2 slot.
It might be a specific. Okay, no, it is half of your proficiency bonus rounded up. So.
I mean, it's 4, so 2.
Mhm.
Unfortunately.
No,
I would have liked the third in that second, but.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I just. Yeah.
Short rest. Now I get it back. I think I get only harnesses twice a day.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just another creative way to use the channel divinity, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think it's.
Other than tactical nuke the necromancer.
I mean, to be fair, he's not walking around with an army.
Yeah.
Yet.
So, as you guys, Cardin, you may need to roll hit dice for Asta. If I'm not mistaken, I think she was down to about 50.
Yeah, I'm about to roll.
That'd be nice.
So, well, to be fair, after Cardin, Asta is the most tanky in the party, I'm pretty sure. But that's the Dwarven fortitude for ya.
I mean, I did have 98 HP until I lost that amulet.
Oh, really? Yeah, that hurt
Yeah.
because she was 95, I believe.
Yeah, she's at 95.
So yeah. But as you guys are licking your wounds and preparing to set out going forward, is there anything you guys wish to do? Oh, I'm sure I don't need to remind you, Denock, but you do have your arcane recovery ability that you're able to use if you wish.
I would like to ask, Denock, which way was the stream that we were following so we can make sure we were traveling in the proper direction?
Let's see. It's right over there. And I point to it.
You point to the west, indicating the direction of where the stream was when you guys walked away from it. Then you indicate the direction north in which you guys are following the river.
Perfect. Just making sure we're still on track. I'd hate to get lost in this crazy wilderness full of angry trees.
Angry trees.
But angry trees are fun.
Maybe for you, but I'd rather not be dead a second time. Thank you very much.
That is fair.
Hey, Kadia, watch out for that vine.
What? Oh, what? I'm gonna dodge.
You duck and weave. Doesn't seem to be anything.
Midair.
That's not funny. I've got PTSD going on from all these plants that have tried to murder me in the past 24 hours.
I don't know, it's kind of funny.
I don't know if some of them were trying to murder you at this point.
I think the vine just wanted a hug.
Oh, so if it's
Danger
not
hug.
murder, if it's not murder, then what would you consider it?
Danger hug?
Stranger danger?
Self-preservation, self-defense. We are in their territory, after all. All I know is the next time I see anything sway in the wind, don't be surprised if it blows up.
Just as long as it's not near us and we're not near anything else to look for that explosion.
I will be doing a very thorough investigation of every single step I take from here on.
Brack.
I want to roll perception.
Roll perception.
It double rolled for you.
Why did it roll twice? That's weird.
Did you roll with advantage? If you have it
That
set,
might have been it.
if you have it
Yeah,
set
I'll
like
fix
that, it's fine. It's not a big deal. It'll do it that way. But 16, you're in the forest. Not home.
Well, obviously, there's a lot more plant life and water.
So, onward and forward.
Sounds good to
Forward.
me.
I'd like to go upward, but I don't think that's a possibility right now.
At the moment, no.
Okay. So you guys choose to move on?
Yes.
Alrighty. Then I'm assuming Cardin is leading the journey, and I will ask you to make a I guess a survival check with advantage due to the aid.
That's rough.
I mean, it's still a 14. It's not terribly hard DC due to your background and everything. So, you guys travel for what is a fairly good length of time. Eventually, it starts to become kind of early afternoons for relative time's sake, 1, 2 o'clock. And you guys find yourselves getting closer and closer to what you could view and see as a clearing up ahead. It appears as though the wooded area ahead of you guys seems to give way to a rather large clearing off of the side of the river, as the river itself has begun to slink and almost cross your guys' path. Although you guys have gone eastward a fair distance, soon you guys begin to hear the flow of the river. While much slower, you do hear it. And you guys still continue to walk. And after probably another 15, 20 minutes, the clearing becomes more visible. And you can see what looks to be a settlement.
Ooh.
There are a multitude of tents kind of spattered around and kind of situated in this clearing. You can see smoke from what remains of probably the pyre used to burn food or dinner or whatever it may have been earlier in the day. And at this hour, you can even begin to smell, some of you with the higher perception. Cardin probably specifically due to his already closer to beast-like nature than the rest of you. You guys, but as you guys get closer, you guys begin to smell what smells like
Oh, jeez.
cooked meat.
What?
Who the fuck?
Okay.
I'll give you one guess at who it was. I know who it was, and I don't even need to look at Discord for that.
You ever do that again, and I am going to physically come through the internet and smack you.
I thought you were going to say spank. I really did. I was so concerned for a moment.
My.
Cardin, you have the ability to see like super stupid far away, right?
Yeah, I have Totem Eagle as my second totem.
Yeah, make me a perception check, please.
23.
23. As you guys are getting closer, actually, I need to roll for them quick. Oh, never mind. You guys begin to make it relatively close to the city itself, or the settlement. And eventually, you guys are basically walking into the settlement. And as people begin to see you, Valinor, you would be the first one to pick up on this, given... Oh.
Oh?
Yeah, it was... It's our late person.
It's an Asta.
It is.
Nice of you to join us on our adventure.
Okay. But you... Valinor, you would pick up on this first, given your passive insight. As you guys begin to make your way kind of into the settlement, and again, they're simple tents. Most of them haggard and rough looking, and you only make it past like the second row of tents before you're what looks to be like in the clearing of this settlement. And Valinor, you begin to see the look of fear and worry as people begin looking around at you guys and nervously and quickly beginning to return to their tents.
Oh, great. Everyone's afraid.
Not but a moment or two after you guys begin stepping into this area, an individual from one of the largest tent that you can see at this point, kind of almost directly away from you. This human individual kind of steps out and just, y'all can't be here. No, this is As he kind of looks into the distance, he kind of just goes, no. No, 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 no. And as you guys turn and look behind you, you can see already that coming towards you guys looks to be a sky of red with little specks of black filling the sky. And as it gets closer, there's this much larger sounding presence as stepping from kind of across the river. You see a large, red-skinned, scaled creature, horns running along the top of its head, two large arms with claw-like appendages at the tips, and two smaller, almost humanoid arms underneath. Kind of comes and cackles this dark laugh. And in broken common, you guys begin to hear him call. You've broken the order. Fetch the price. And as he does, he kind of gestures with his claws, and you watch emerging from the woods dark creatures, almost dog-like in nature, with these eyes of burning lava. And followed quickly behind them, almost a humanoid kind of a individual with this paler skin tone, or still a slight red in tint, with these long, dangling barb-like hooks from its face. And they begin sprinting at you and the villagers. And I'm gonna really quickly take us over to a map. Because they rolled pathetically low on noticing you guys.
And yet they noticed us anyway.
No, not you. Not them. The villagers. Because otherwise they would have warned you guys.
Well, I don't think any warning would have saved us from that.
But like I said, you guys kind of made it into the center of town here. I gotta select the creatures here. 1 second.
Oh, they have cows? Neat.
Mm-hmm.
And sheep and horses.
Did it wrong. Here we go.
We had to save the wildlife.
So,
Oh shit.
they come, like I said, they come sprinting out and across the woods here. Spreading out. Spreading out, kind of trying to cover as much ground as possible. Why is that still not on? Okay, it is. Hold on. There was one other thing I wanted to do. One of the creatures you guys kind of notice moving through the area as well. It's almost humanoid in nature, but it's got this large kind of like horns going up the top of its head, like a humanoid body, pale skin, but almost that of like a demonoid goat, if you would, for a head, with like this large poof of fur, kind of like a lion's mane, and this long and wicked tail kind of flowing behind it. Those are indicated here. Yeah. And with that, everybody,
I don't suppose they're here to party.
I'm going to ask you guys, before I ask you guys to do this, what do you want to do in this situation? They are coming, and you can clearly tell by the look in their eyes that they are bloodthirsty. They are coming at you, not in a friendly manner.
I mean, we don't know these people. So, I mean...
Hey guys, let us protect the population here. I have a feeling.
You have a feeling? Oh no. Are you sure it's not gas from yesterday's luncheon?
Here's my feeling.
Well, hold on because we'll hold on to that. Because there's no real surprise round. I'm asking you guys what you want to do, because if you guys want to fight, then I will ask for initiative. But if you guys are wanting to not and just kind of flee, then this becomes a skill check challenge. To the north of you guys out here, this darker area is all a thicker and denser wooded area. And then you guys came from the south area direction this way. And then they obviously appeared from this way, crossing the river and getting into positions here.
Did they go through the woods?
No, they came from this way, from the
came
west.
From the river.
They
Did
crossed.
they cross?
They crossed the river.
Yeah, I just said that.
The grandma's house?
I thought some of them came from across the woods.
But
Alright.
Cardin is very like, we should protect this village.
You each get two
They-
mace
they will-
hands. Tap that.
Thank you.
They will have warriors, maybe, but it looks like they are not exactly on the alert at the moment. And they might help us get where we need to go.
And perhaps if we begin the fights and show them our courage, maybe they'll join the fight to help. Or we could just be left to die, and they'll loot our bodies, and have a nice meal.
Let's kill these motherfuckers.
Okay, but do you mind if I get behind you guys so I'm not in the middle of combat?
If you guys want to rearrange your guys' selves within those 6 squares that you are currently in, then I will allow you to do so. But otherwise...
Do it, Valinar.
What?
You're in my spot.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay,
My spot.
Okay.
then I guess I'm staying
And
right
it
here.
is initiative. Oop, that is not the right tab that I
Where
wanted to do.
are you going?
I was moving for you to go there.
Bye!
I'll just go over here.
Okay.
Okay, I guess you're changing sides?
I gotta
I'm
roll
not
some
leaving.
initiatives here myself. So you guys go ahead and roll. I'm gonna cue up the battle music.
Oh, well, if Cody is not going to move, I'm just going to stay in that spot.
I'm still trying to find my initiative. Hang on.
Same place it's always been, buddy. Alright, so let's go with the
Yeah, but it
village.
still moves on me, I swear.
That's pathetic.
That's a 9.
That's a 16.
How come Cardin got the... Oh, Cardin gets advantage on initiative.
Yes, he does.
Damn, I guess I'm going last.
That and I forgot to click on my character the first time.
Alright.
I think Asa has a higher dex than I do, though.
Yeah, I found the spot.
For sure.
What's your deck?
Where is Austin? Oh, I should get over there.
Austin, you have a much higher dex than I have.
What's dexterity?
Hers is a 20.
Ow.
Minus a
Oh,
Answer
14.
my question. What is yours?
My dexterity. My dexterity. Well.
Give me 1 second. Like I said, I gotta roll a lot of initiatives here.
You just had to come with us with a freaking army.
I mean,
It's not the first time.
I believe that.
ooh, they rolled well. And then last one, not.
At least I didn't get here in the middle of combat.
Okay.
Show up, character's dead.
Pretty much.
I mean, at least I made a card and heal you a little bit.
That is true.
Okay.
Much appreciated before this.
We're gonna move this turn order over here and make it big so you can see it. Cover the animals for right now because they're not that important.
The animals feel very differently.
So, Cardin, I'm going to give you a little bit of information based off of how you would know that this works. They don't care who they are attacking. They are sheerly looking to decrease the numbers of those present. From your estimate, they're going to go after at least 6 people, if not more. So, based off of this, and just so that you have a rough idea of how it works here, each tent is a representation of a number of people. In terms of tents and stuff, there are roughly between 5 and 10 people per tent. Now, they have a good amount of hit points and kind of like an AC kind of a thing. But that based off of their ability to fight as surface walkers. But they are not, by any means, classes like you guys. So, with that being said, they rolled the highest, didn't they? Interesting.
And this is where we all die.
Okay, this one going to stand, and this one up here in the north is going to stand and take a jump from where it is and jump over this tent and land here on this tent here.
That's a hell of a jump.
They have a 20-foot standing leap. They are then going to attempt to make an attack on the individuals inside the tent. That'll be a miss. As you watch as their tail rips through the animal hide of the tent, just attempting to stab somebody at random, however. Oh, they also need to oh shoot. They are okay. Okay. Then the other one. Yeah, because it sees you guys pulling weapons, going to leap and land beside Valinar. An attempt to
Hi.
and is going to thrust its tail out at it. Oh, that's when the start of the turn. Oh, that's fine. No, that's a miss. You, as it thrusts its tail out, you manage to bring your shield up just in time and deflect it. Okay, those are those two. Asta, you're up at the start of your turn. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Right off the bat?
Yes. As the... Actually, I need you to make... Actually, I need you to make
good to me.
two... actually need you to make two of them for me. Because the other one's also just within range. You are fine. However, you guys... all of you guys begin to notice and smell this rotting, almost corpse-like smell.
Ugh.
You are fine, however, due to those rolls. Now you may take your turn.
Oh, where to start? I know! Okay, I'm thinking. I guess I will just start by shooting arrows at the one closest to me.
And which one would that be?
That
one?
guy, I guess.
Okay.
But that one's not the closest. Okay.
To her it is.
Which one do you think is closest, genius?
That one.
25 feet, 15 feet.
Ha!
Wait. On my screen, she's right here.
What?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, what are you talking about?
No.
Refresh your page.
I'm right here, dude.
Yeah, refresh your
Hang
page
on.
there, man.
I'm gonna do that. I don't know what happened.
Anyway, so you're just gonna start shooting. All right, go
That
for
is
it.
funny.
Do you want to use any of your abilities? Remember, you have a lot of abilities that you are able to utilize.
Oh look, Oz is in our group.
What?
Anyway,
I
mean, you
refreshed
can-
my page.
just shoot.
You know, if you want to attack the noisy, mouthy one, you can.
It's true. So I know who you want to shoot at. I need you to shoot at him.
Oh no, sorry, I was looking at ensnaring strike.
Ooh.
Ugh, that's not very high.
May not be very high, but I think that hits. It does hit.
Sweet.
Oh! Ow!
Max damage.
It takes a nasty hit as it kind of turns and looks at you and just kind of... That hurt. That was a nasty hit.
Good.
Second shot?
Anyway,
13... 13 just misses, unfortunately. Alright, would you like to move anywhere?
I guess I'll just stay right there for now. I think I'm in a pretty good spot for the time being.
Okay. Arden, you're up.
Cotton will see that Asna has that, like, sort of, that dude sort of handled some, and he sees that that other one's gone for the thing. He says, I'm going north. Some of you can come with me. Some of you can go south and protect the ones towards the bottom, and he will attack that one there. He's going to bonus action rage, and then he's going to reckless attack both times.
Okay.
Why did it? Okay.
Well, because it's rolling twice. Yeah, it's fine. 21 hits.
Okay. And that'll be 17 damage.
Nice hit. It takes the damage and kind of turns and again howls at you. Oh, actually, I forgot. At the start of your turn, I need you to make 2 con saves. Go ahead and do those real fast. I'm sure you'll be fine.
17.
Okay, first one's good.
One more.
17.
Still good. All right, not a problem in that regard. Go ahead and make your second attack then.
Mother of yes.
Wow.
Mother.
Okay,
God,
so
indeed.
for the people just listening,
Matt,
on both his normal and his second advantage roll, he rolled 2 natural 20s in a row.
Yeah, and then he rolled max damage for total for the slashing. That's a 12 and a 12 on both the D12s. Oh my goodness, that freaking hurt.
That's 35 points of damage.
plus the rage damage.
That was plus rage.
It's more than 35, isn't it?
No.
No, I guess it's not. Okay. You run up and you make this one nasty cut across the front of it, and as it turns and begins roaring at you, and you bring the axe up over your head and bring it down, you cleave this thing in half. That one is dead.
Goat.
Just for good measure, can I just step on it?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
You still have movement too, I think. Yeah, that was only like 25 feet.
That was 25, yeah.
So you can move wherever.
Gildan.
Mostly like right there, because obviously that you can't walk through a tent. So.
Yeah.
Says who?
Me.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you get in the tent?
I'll go right there and say, "Come at me, bro."
Oh, I was gonna say if you wanted to try something, but you used your bonus action already. Alrighty.
Oh, yeah. Otherwise, I would have tried taunt.
Alrighty. Valinar.
Valinar's gonna do something.
Make a
that might
con
be a
save.
little stupid. Okay. Con.
You're fine.
Okay. This is probably gonna be a little stupid.
I like stupid.
Oh lord.
So I'm gonna make myself a target.
Okay.
I think. Oh wait. Shoot. Well, I won't be able to get one of them, but I really don't want to have an attack of opportunity on me. Oops. So I'm gonna go right there, and I'm just gonna use Radiance of the Dawn. That's a con save, I think.
Okay, and this is a 30-foot radius from you, right?
Yes.
So.
Where did it go? Yeah, 30 feet. It's the con save DC 18. I don't know why it thinks it's different from my other saves.
Yeah, it's fine. We're gonna start with the one net closest to you. He will pass. Half damage.
Saves are half damage, yep.
Okay. So half of 20 is 10. He passed with a 21. He will. Ooh, he might pass. And he does with a 19. He will take 10 as well. The other two fail. What's the DC again?
18.
The other one will just fail with a 7. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of those dog-like. 4. 2 at a time here. 2 fail. And then 2 succeed. So the 2 in the south succeed. So I will mark them off 10. That was a lot of damage, in all things considering.
Yeah.
Considering that's AoE damage.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
yeah, that was a lot because there was a total of like I think only 4 succeeded in total. 3 or 4. So yeah, you did. That was some work, Valinar. Nice work.
And I don't really have a bonus action, so yeah.
Alrighty.
I'll just chill. Actually, can my bonus action be tell the big bad that his common's shit?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay, yeah.
Are you trying to like incite him or something?
I mean, I kind of already know what's going on, but I'll incite him anyway. If I can do that off the bat.
Provoke.
Sorry,
Provoke.
yeah, entice him. That's the word I meant. Not.
Oh, entice him to
My
attack.
bad. Yeah, like, or to focus on you or something else. Or
Oh, not
anything like that.
really. No.
Okay.
Just like the incite. That's why I was like,
Yeah.
sure. Oh no. Not to entice him to attack me. No. I just wanted to tell him his common shit.
Like I said, I guess let me rephrase the question. Do you want there to be something that comes out of what you say to him? If so, what?
I just kind of want to gauge his reaction, honestly. I want to see if he actually thinks I'm a threat.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an insight then.
Okay.
No.
How's that?
Yeah, natural 20. He does not think you are a threat. He literally
Okay.
is looking at you as if you were another maggot under his thumb, basically.
Okay.
He has no idea what you guys are capable of, so he's also never seen you before, so that's why. Okay. It's his turn now.
Oh shit.
Hi.
What does he have? You heard it. He hasn't seen you two work. Technically y'all within. Can't actually see Cardin at the moment. So he's gonna make you do it, Valinar, because you had the highest DPS kind of a thing there. Can you make me? Where is it? Oh, it's a radius spell. Oh shit. Hold on, I need to remeasure something.
Okay. I'll just wait over here patiently for my death.
Yeah, we're gonna do it this because it's a radius spell. I need everybody except for Cardin to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure Valinar's fine with that.
I have advantage because I'm California.
That's an 8.
I was at 27.
Do you have advantage on wisdom saves or checks? I can't. I can never remember.
It saves, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I'll double check.
Yeah. Okay.
Where did my
Alrighty.
thing
This is you as well, Asta.
I did one, bro.
She got one, yeah.
Oh, you did. Sorry, didn't see that. I feel like. Oh, there it is. Why did I miss one of your
Yeah, there it
guys'
is.
saves? So it is saves.
It is saves, yep.
Okay, then you pass.
Yeah.
Everyone else fails.
No!
The rest of you
Oh no.
Oh, yeah,
are confused.
Oh, that's my spell! Bullshit.
Where's the confusion thing at? Where? Let's go with this little head, I guess. Dina, can you also check and see if your Spectre or
Okay.
whatever can be confused?
He can. Holy shit.
Yeah, so make a check
He's
for him.
immune to almost everything but confusion. What?
Is confusion its own, I think confusion is its own status. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I will double check that real quick just to confirm. But go ahead and make him a wisdom save in the meantime while we
It's, gonna be
Yeah.
a it's just gonna be a wisdom roll because it doesn't have a save here on this screen.
It's not considered a condition.
Oh. That's a pretty sucky one.
Oh, it rolled a,
Oh,
a whisper. Okay.
Yeah, I rolled it with a whisper. He rolled a 3 plus 0.
Okay. He is also confused.
Nice.
Confusion is not a condition, so he's confused. Excellent.
Great.
That's his action. But he is now concentrating. Okay. That'll bring us to the Hellhounds. This one.
Oh, dude. Oh, I missed the Hellhounds. Never mind. I somehow didn't see the Hellhounds on the turn order.
Yeah, this one is gonna move here. Oh. Alright, this one up here moved over here. This one is gonna move forward. Technically, they need to get there in order to do things. This one is going to move forward to here. This one is going to move up to you, Valinar.
Hi.
This one is going to move here. No issue there. There. And then they're going to make attacks. Okay. Alright, the one to the north is going to attempt to attack the tent there. Miss. I wish I could roll above a 10 when I roll for these guys. Second one to the
I
north.
hope you never do.
Ooh, there's a
Not a lot.
12. That will hit, just barely, but a deal. Forgot about that. And then the next one, 10, miss. The one attacking you, Valinar. Actually, yeah, the one attacking you is going to attempt to release the flames of hell within its body at you.
Cool.
Is that a spell?
Technically, it's a spell-like effect. It's a natural breath. It's a fire breath, is what it is. So I'm gonna say no. But it is a dex save. And technically your Spectre needs to make it as well.
Do I need to make a dex save?
Yes, sir.
Alright, +3, 20. And I'm gonna... Did that succeed?
It does.
Alright.
Okay, it
Do I
looks
need
like
to
it's
use
going
Guildmaster
to
to take
constantly
it over?
whisper to you.
Yeah, it probably will,
Well, hi.
which is fine.
Oh, don't throw your computer, jeez.
14?
Oh, that was cool.
14 is a success. So it'll take half. Ooh, actually, that wasn't an awful roll. So the Spectre will take 10 points of fire damage. Valinar, using your reaction, you will take none. Because you were wanting to use Shield Master. As it kind of steps forward and...
Question, does this guy here take damage, or is it a friendly only?
So, because of he's behind the tent... Actually, I technically need to roll for that tent. Yeah, that's a fail. A tent, so the people inside also fail. But they will take the full damage, which is completely different. Here. Okay. He does not seem to be very affected by the flames. He hardly pays them any mind. He does take a little bit of damage, but doesn't pay it much mind. This one down here. That'll hit. Okay. And you can see now that some of these tents are beginning to take damage as they are hit. And then the last one here is also going to use its fire breath at the tent, kind of just opening its mouth and going to attempt to incinerate everything there. And Valinar, I need you to make another dexterity saving throw. The tent technically can make one. That's a natural 1. So that'll automatically fail.
So that's another soft 20?
That will succeed, but you've already used your reaction, so unfortunate.
Yeah.
Holy shit. That was a lot of fire damage. So the tent fails and takes 25 points of fire damage. Valinar, you can hear the screams of women and children and other men inside the tent as they scream and fall silent. There is still some movement inside, but not much. Valinar, you take half of 25, so 12.
12, yeah.
And then he's just out of radius of the fire breath. Okay, that ends the Hellhound's turn. Enoch.
Mm-hmm.
You
What
need to
confused
roll.
Enoch do?
You need to roll a d10.
Lovely. 7.
Excellent. You roll a d4 for me. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh god.
Or guess what? You get to re-roll.
The D4 or the D10?
The d4. Nothing's in range. 1. Great. I need you to make a melee attack against Asta. So if you have like a dagger or something like that, that's what you would use. You don't. It's not a spell attack.
I do not have any weapons equipped.
So everything
If I
you would
have any,
it would be in the bag of holding.
they'd be in the bag of holding.
Okay, then you're going to attempt to punch Asta. Roll a
Okay,
strength check.
also, no
equivalent.
matter what happens, you are not going to get hit. I almost guarantee it.
So roll a strength check. Thought it was going to be a natural 20 for a moment.
Yeah.
Does a 13 hit Asta?
No.
Okay. Then you whiff as you swing high over
You guys can hear me,
top
right?
of the dwarf.
Mm-hmm. You probably just sit and push to talk.
Essentially. That's cool. And then at the end of your turn, you can make another wisdom save. Natural 1, not gonna cut it, buddy. Sorry.
I'm actually going to use my inspiration point.
Sure, reroll.
The fuck?
Wow, it gave you 1 point.
Wow. Oh, that's rough, buddy. I'm so sorry.
Ah! All right, what's my skelly do? Or warrior?
Roll a d10. Let's find out. 3. The creature doesn't move or take actions this turn, so he does nothing.
Okay, better than nothing.
Well, alrighty. Katya, you want to roll
My
a d10 for
turn.
me? Oh wait, hold on,
Sure.
real fast. The warrior needs to roll a save.
Ah, right.
Before I forget.
I'm queuing up the step of Enoch.
It rolls 15.
That was so close, but not enough.
Fuck.
Yeah. Sorry. That'll bring us now. Katya, roll a
Here we go.
d10.
Ah,
Three.
well,
Creature
that's a
does
short
not
turn.
move. Yeah, creatures do not take a turn basically. So
I
you can
shall
make
just
it-
take a nap. Good
you
night.
can make a wisdom save to end the effect.
Oh, right. Let me find my page for that. Wisdom save. Oh. With a -4 to it. Here we go. No, that grand total of 2 ain't gonna help.
Yes, sir. Thank you for remembering.
Did you say
your-
minus?
Oh, sorry. That's a 3. Never mind. That's a 3. -1 for the wisdom save, -3 for reanimated from dead bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh right.
Yeah, he's still affected by that. Thank you for remembering that.
I'm not gonna move from this spot this entire combat.
Alrighty. That'll bring us to the Bearded Devils. They
Entire fight is.
Hey now. They're gonna both of these guys are gonna move up to Cardin. This one is gonna move up here. This one is going to move here. There. So first off, the ones on Cardin are going to make 2 attacks on you with their glaive. Or one with its glaive and one with its spiky bearded tendrils. So the first roll, its glaive. That's cocked, heavily cocked. 15 to hit.
15 misses.
Okay, and then with the beard, that's a soft 20 to hit.
A 21 hit.
Okay, you take 5 points of piercing damage, reduced to 2. And can you make a con save for me, please?
24.
Dang, it was that number, not the other one. 24 succeeds.
Right.
The second barbed devil is going to do the exact same thing. The glaive swing is a 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Ooh, you take 13 points of slashing damage, reduced to 6. And I need another con save.
$21.
Okay. Not affected by its glaive.
21.
But the beard comes at you for a 9. So it'll miss.
Yeah.
And that one's going to attack tent damage. Still miss. Oh my god. Okay. Valinar.
Huh?
It's gonna come at you.
Oh, cool.
One with a glaive, one with its beard. The glaive is a natural 20.
Fantastic, but what's coming at me? Because I kind of got a little busy with something.
This is a bearded devil. It's a glaive.
Okay.
Okay. So that is 15 slashing, and I need a con save, please.
Okay. Con.
Back.
That is
Ow.
a failure.
I'm dead.
Oh, geez, Valinor.
Oh no, not Valinar, mate.
No, Valinor. Oh my, you are surrounded.
Kadia.
Sorry, I missed something because I walked away for a moment.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Then
are never
take,
to leave.
You take 6 additional points. And because there isn't a good name for this, I'm going to say you are considered wounded, which basically means every time he hits you with his glaive, he gets to add an addition. He gets to deal extra damage.
I hate those weapons. So
Yeah, and because he was able to do that, he's going to attack you with the glaive again.
Wow.
That's a 9. I think that misses.
Yeah.
Okay, then these other two are going to attack the tent. Hit and a miss. So this one. Next two. Both misses. Okay. Oh no! That's alright, I'll be back in a moment. That'll bring us to the villagers. As soon as things load back, I kind of got kicked out of roll 20
Whoops.
as the DM.
I've
Whoopsies.
done that before.
Mm-hmm.
Probably about 6 times each session.
So villagers are going to begin fighting back. Now that they have an opportunity to, that is. Those that are remaining. This guy is going to run forward. Actually going to dash to get here. That's literally his turn. He can do nothing else. Actually, you know what? Instead, he's only going to move 30 feet. And fire a crossbow bolt at that creature. At the elder. So, ooh, that might hit. Maybe crossbow. That'll just hit. He rolled.
Oh, good on the villager.
I know. Ooh. For 8 people. This guy. That hurt. I don't think he can fire again. He's only got the one. Alright. That will bring us to these guys down. But now, I'm going to really quickly bring the villagers out. It takes most of them. It takes most of their turn in order to, become relevant.
What? I don't know if that was me or you, but somehow I heard the thing go.
I didn't hear it. I don't know.
Okay, that's Discord is doing the thing it usually does to Katya. To me.
Did you guys actually hear that? I'm playing with the wheel that broke off my chair.
Is that what happened to you? Oh shit!
Oh, did you not look at Discord?
No.
Wait, I need to ask an important question. Were you in the chair?
Okay, I think we can talk about that at break.
Yeah, let's talk about this at break. Yeah, so it basically takes the villagers most of their turn. However, a few of them are going to be able to actually attack this round. And I am moving them into position so that they can. So they're all going to make melee attacks. We're going to start from the north. Start in the north.
Go the north.
Miss. Oh. That's fine. That one will hit. So one hit there, causing. Good damage there. Okay. And each of these tokens do represent a number of people, not an individual. So when a token of the NPCs here fall, that is the representation of a number. It would be roughly 5 people, so that you guys are aware. Okay, those miss. That one. Also a miss. Oh, no hit. Cool. One hit here, so what do we damage?
You didn't have to sound so excited.
Look, they're not very impressive, okay?
Villagers are literally one of the lowest tier entities.
So I'll explain this here in a moment as well. That is, which will now bring us basically to the top of the round. But the reason why I was what I was going to explain is because the surface individuals are technically more hardy and resilient than the average commoner in the book. They aren't technically commoners that would die in like a singular hit of damage from literally a fly. They're a little bit more resilient than that, but they're not anything remotely close to you guys in terms of what they can do for damage and or like survivability. Ballparking it, they might be between a CR 2 and 3. So,
for comparison, where does Katya fit on that spectrum?
So technically, your CR is equivalent to your level.
Oh.
Ballparking it.
So we're 9, or roughly.
Roughly 9. Obviously, there's some some CRs would match up better against different things, so it's all about. But yeah,
I'm more
ballparking
like
it,
an
that's
8.
how it's roughly looks like. So there's one creature. So there's one of these guys left. He's gonna step up to flank, and he's gonna try and stab you, Valinar.
Not surprised.
Gonna make this attack roll with advantage as his tail flings out towards you. Ooh, that might hit. 23?
It's funnily enough, no.
Excellent. That's 7 points of piercing damage, and I need a con save, please.
God, again. Where'd my con go? I've lost my con. How's it 21?
You are good. Okay. That's literally all it can do. Doesn't like being there. There's a lot of you around it. So it is going to try to do a standing leap and move. There. Valinar, you would have an attack of opportunity if you so does. Actually, no, you wouldn't.
My reaction.
You used your reaction.
Yeah.
All right, so it moves.
Oh
Doesn't
I don't.
no,
think
my guy's gonna.
not walk confused.
Yeah, creatures that are affected by this can't take reactions. It specifies
Okay.
in the spell.
Oh, okay.
I was double checking, but you would have been right. Asta, would you mind rolling a D10 for me, please?
I would mind, actually.
Well, too bad. Do it anyway.
No.
2. Is that a
I
good
don't
one?
like that.
Nope. You do nothing this turn.
Wow. How rude.
Yeah, you guys are rolling really low. At the end of your turn, you can make a Wisdom saving throw.
Me?
Yep.
You said I couldn't do nothing?
Yeah, you do nothing, and then at the end of your turn, you attempt to shake off the confused effect.
I see.
Nine is not enough, unfortunately. Cardin, you are unaffected by the confusion, but there's some guys in your face.
Of all people, Arden's the one who's not confused?
Yeah, he ran off. He ran away.
Yeah, he wasn't close to us when it happened.
Valinar is the only one that survived the confusion spell.
Yeah, because of your advantage. If you wouldn't have had that advantage, you also would be confused, and then y'all would get in a world of hurt.
Because Kalishtar bullshit.
Yeah, pretty much. Your guys' best hope would have been for one of the casters to roll a 10 or a high number, like a 10 or something, where you guys could act as normally and cast a spell magic.
If you have this spell magic.
I know Valinar does. I don't know about the rest of you. But anyway, Cardin, do your turn.
Yep. I'm going to swing. Oh fuck!
Ooh, natural 1.
I knew I should have reckless. Oh well.
I'm gonna roll severity.
Yep.
Okay, I rolled a natural 20. That's the best severity you can have, so you just miss.
Sweet. And then let's see what it goes.
15.
15 hit.
15 will hit the barb devil in front of you. Or the beard devil. Wrong devil. There's a lot of devils.
Low
Guys.
damage.
Yeah.
10 damage.
10?
Actually, I get to reroll. I get to reroll 1s and 2s on my.
Oh, you do?
D12.
So go ahead and roll a d12 for me. Oh! Aww. Unfortunately, you have to use the new roll, so it's 9 damage.
Yeah. 9 damage.
I mean, to be fair, That's literally the worst case scenario that would have happened when rolling a 2. Like,
Yeah.
like literally a 1 in 12 chance. That's ridiculous. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
buddy.
But then when I meet the as my bonus action, I'll say, "Hey, come here, focus."
Ooh,
Like,
okay.
hey, fuckers.
Can you click the ability for me? That way we can all see it in chat as well.
Where is it on the sheet? Because I do not see it.
Are you? You're in roll 20, right?
Yeah.
Did I add it? Did I forget to add it? Yeah, I think I forgot to add it. Okay, give me 1 second. I will pull it up. So to fill people in on the blank here, Cardin is allowing me to test a homebrew feat that I created that is called Taunt. It is something that I feel like D&D as a whole is missing in general, something like that. Yeah, it's a very interesting thing that I have that I've created. It works best with obviously strength-based classes, but it's also got a prerequisite for charisma, which I believe Cardin technically just barely meets. And if not, I'm not too worried about it for this. So you let out a bell. So the details here is you let out a bellowing roar. The enemies within 30 feet of you become enticed by you. You can choose a number of creatures equal to your charisma modifier, minimum of 1, within 30 feet that can hear you. The creature makes a charisma saving throw against a DC of yours, which is equal to 8 plus your proficiency plus your strength. And creatures of charisma 10 or lower have disadvantage on saves. And then failed creatures are taunted for 1d4 rounds, or until the source of the taunt is killed. And then it's a short rest regen. So hellhounds have disadvantage. Bearded devils have a normal save, barely. So, what is your charisma modifier, Cardin?
0.
Okay, so we're gonna waive that because, like I said, I want to play test this. So basically, you can choose one creature or enemy within 30 feet of you. Obviously, what that's going to do is that's going to draw their attention to you if they choose to fail. So go ahead and pick one within kind of like a 30 feet of you that you wish to have pulled towards you. That one up there? That is Hellhound. He has disadvantage on the save. I rolled decent on that though. But I don't think it's going to be high enough for a 12. So, what would be your DC on this?
Your strength plus charisma plus your proficiency.
No, so it's 8 plus your proficiency plus your strength modifier.
So the DC for that would actually be 16.
16? That is a failure. So the Hellhound to the north of you is taunted. Go ahead and roll a d4 for me.
4.
Oof. Okay, so it's taunted 4 rounds. And 4 until it dies. Okay. And then on its turn, it'll move accordingly. But that is your bonus action. And I will move this.
Almost feels like the opposite of feared.
Yeah, it sort of is. And I will move this into your character sheet as Valinar takes his turn.
Okay. So I'm up.
Yep.
Alright, first things first, I'd like to point out, Valnar is more preoccupied with the enemies around him than he is the fact that his allies are confused.
Fair enough.
So,
That's why you don't run out in front.
yeah, but everyone else around, because Cardin ran off on his own, are long-range people. So,
We'll punish Cardin later.
If we live,
To be fair, I'm trying to save the people up north.
What are you doing, Valenai, then?
we're going to bonus action. Where'd it go? I lost it.
I
Healing
like that
word.
idea.
Yeah, none of them have really been attacked, have they? So I'm just
Your
gonna
allies?
healing word
No.
myself.
Other than Cardin
Yeah.
and yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna healing word myself
Okay.
at level 4 for my
Okay.
bonus action. 17
That's not
HP.
bad.
That's a 3 on every single one of your D4s. That's pretty good.
Yeah. And then for my action, we're gonna just do the same thing I did before.
Radiance of the Dawn.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Just a whop.
Just
So-
drop dead already.
just so that I can see who is affected by this. Oh, God.
Shit.
Well,
Literally the worst.
What a time to have an inspiration point, hmm? Maybe you should try and go for some of those.
Not for damage. That guy dies. There's no way for him to survive. There's
Thank
gonna
God
be-
for that.
So
He's annoying.
I also want to make a point here. As these creatures die, you watch as they lay on the ground for a bit and then burst into flame, and their bodies basically turn into ash.
that almost sounds important.
11. Okay, so this is. Alright, so we'll start up north. Here to Devil. Nope. I don't even need to look at his modifiers for that one. Hellhound. Nope. Again, don't need to look at modifiers. Bearded Devil next to you. I want to look just because. No, 15 doesn't make it. Okay. Down here. Nope. This one. That one. Ooh, maybe. What's the DC? 18?
18, yep.
Fails. Fails. I think that was the last of them. I think it was just those two. Also take 11. Okay. Alright. The two in front of you are hurt, but still standing.
God damn it, go down already.
As the Hellhound in front of you kind of roars.
So uncivilized.
Big guy.
Is
across-
it speaking infernal?
No, that was just a growl.
Okay.
Can hellhounds talk?
Like, rawr.
How close? Technically, I think you're within range. You are.
That does not sound good whatsoever.
he is going to use. It's not concentration. He's going to cast a spell on you. Valinar.
Is it gonna make you his?
Your Valinar.
Yeah.
Your body freezes up and locks in place. You are considered
No
stunned.
save or anything?
Nope. At least,
Okay.
but because I know, no.
That doesn't seem fair. Just why?
You don't know. It's almost like I gave you guys abilities that will allow you to figure that out. That's his turn. Hellhound. See if his fire breath recharges. Does not. The other one does. I only used 2, I think. So. All right, we'll start in the north. This one is going to run there. Taking an attack of opportunity from the villagers. Ooh, hit! Nice.
What's with all the dots on him? I just noticed that.
That's my way of keeping track. Ooh, that was a good hit. My way of keeping track of the number of rounds that he has been taunted.
Yeah.
So that was good hit. And then I'm going to remove one of these dots because the round has passed. Cardin, make 2 dex saves for me, buddy. 10,
13 and 20.
One, the other one will take full. Both succeed.
Fuck? With a 20?
13 and 20 succeed.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant they succeeded.
No,
Yeah, that sounds like for me too. So
sorry. So you would have taken 37 points of fire damage. Instead, you take 18, which is then reduced again to 9. You take 9 points of fire damage. They, on the other hand, take... That's hurt. That hurted. This one here will attempt to fire breath. 10 there. Fail and take all of it. That much. The Hellhound in front of you, Valinar, is going to attack you. You are considered incapacitated. So attack rolls have advantage on you.
Cool.
I mean, that's going to hit. It's a dirty 18. Or 18 on the die plus numbers. 23 to hit. I'm assuming this one hits, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The bite attack deals 11 piercing and 8 fire damage.
Yeah.
And the one to the south is going to use its breath weapon again because it got it back. And because you are stunned, you automatically fail dex saves. So you take 19 points of fire damage. And the civilian in front of you burns to a crisp as they
Mommy, no!
The
Yeah.
fuck?
The one to the south will then also use its fire breath. Hellhounds are gonna just unload fire this round, apparently. Dex save. Ooh, that one will pass. Half damage on that one. Okay. I believe that is all the Hellhounds. Enoch, would you like to roll a d10 for me, please?
Whatever, this...
7?
Again.
I think that's what you rolled last time.
Yeah, I'm already rolling the d4.
Alright, so you attempt to punch your ghoul. Or your... Sorry, not your ghoul, your phantom warrior. Do you hit with an 18?
I do.
Okay, so you would deal 1 plus your strength modifier, but because
So
your strength
0.
Your strength is 0, so you deal 1.
No, my strength is -1.
I understand that, but when you hit, you still deal damage. Like it's like a minimum of 1 kind of a thing. It's my understanding. So we're just gonna do it that way. You deal 1 damage, unless he's immune to,
Resistant.
he's resistant. So, sorry. He takes 1 point of damage.
Whatever.
Make your wisdom save.
Fuck this shit.
Oh my goodness, dude,
man.
you have rolled so bad on those wisdom saves.
Yep, rolling for the warrior. Fucking exact same rolls as last time.
That's ridiculous, dude. That's nothing. You want to make his save for me,
I'm-
please?
I'm calling bullshit on all this.
Dude, I wish I could help you. I really do. 11 is not high enough.
Fuck this shit.
Sorry, buddy.
My turn, right?
Yeah.
Alright, here's my
Roll.
d10. Let's see what happens. I do nothing!
This confusion, guys, is fucking you up.
Yeah, this is what it was like when I cast it on myself that one time.
Make a wisdom save, Katya.
Doing it now. Oh my god!
I think it's
Yeah,
the
that's
same
a-
roll
that's a
again,
4.
isn't it? I think it's the
No,
same.
it's what? It's
One-
1 point higher. That's still a 4.
Okay. Unfortunately, that is not high enough.
Sweet.
All right. Barb Devil's turn.
It's a good thing Cardin's not confused.
Barb Devil. 4 attacks coming in on you, Cardin. The highest of those 2 is a 17 to hit.
A 17 does hit.
Oh, cool. You take 8 points of
Yeah.
piercing, reduced to 4 con save. You're fine.
17.
You're fine. Okay. Then this Barb Devil here will, because he actually now has to enter the tent, attack. We'll attempt to attack there with his 2 attacks. Hit. Okay. The Barb Devil on you, Valnar, is a 23 to hit and a 18 to hit.
Okay.
So the damage is You're wounded, I believe, as well. So that's.
Yep.
$14 piercing on the first one, and then a con save, please. And there's a failure, so it is adding another d10 of damage on the second hit, because I believe or tell me, does an 18 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, so this one might hurt a little bit more. That would hurt a lot more.
I'm down. I have 3 HP.
Oh yeah, it was like 20 something. But that is the end of there. This one will move here. This. Okay. Now it's their turn. This man is going to. There's something they can do. He will run up here. I think he can get this one. He will move up here, and you go down. He is going to. Try to go. I'm gonna try to get here because he knows Dragonborn. He is going to attempt. He's going to basically give the aid action to. He's gonna give it to you, D-Knock. He's gonna give you assistance on your wisdom save on your next turn. The rest of the villagers, however.
I look good at it's gonna do.
Okay. They're gonna do what they can to get where they can. I'm gonna get there. Gonna attempt to stabilize Valinar. That is a success with a natural 20. So Valinar, you are not bleeding out.
Okay.
There. Technically, there. That's what it's going to be. There. This way. There to also help. This guy is going to run there, and he will take the aid action on Asta.
What's happening?
And this guy can.
You're being aided.
So basically, when you go to take your wisdom save next turn, you have advantage.
Ah, sweet.
So
For all the good it does, it's gonna be bullshit either way.
come on now, it's just a game. Can't miss. Miss. Ooh, that'll hit. Attacks on the three of them are going to attack the wolf that you have taunted. Garden. All of them miss. Hits. Ooh, 2 hits on natural. Yeah, that wolf dies. And then the one right there. Okay. Alrighty. That will bring us to the top of the round. And just because of the time, I'm going to say that we go ahead and take a break at the top of the round here, okay?
Sounds good.
Alright. Guys, we'll be back in just a minute. So, we'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody, to this somewhat tense and unexpected battle for the party. We start at the top of the round with Asta. Asta, roll a d10, because you are still confused.
How about I just say I'm not confused anymore?
Doesn't work that way, unfortunately. The spell 7.
Urge, fight the urge.
Hey, you have a rapier or a short sword, I think. Roll a d. Yeah, roll a d4 for me.
We're going even odd.
Back to bitch, apparently. Roll your short sword for me, please, as you attack D-Knock. Sorry, dude. You swing at her, and she just turns and slashes at you with her short sword. Why is that bonus so high? That seems ridiculous to me. I mean,
Might be using it versatile.
I mean,
You asked him for almost everything that I roll. You're like, that seems odd.
Yes.
No, it's a +1 short sword, and with your dex at 5 and proficiency as a 4, yeah, that makes sense.
Roll the freaking damage.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
You swing at her with a fist, and she turns and just clocks you with her short sword. So yeah, just roll the damage there on that one.
I'm sorry, Dina.
You don't sound sorry.
11. I mean, that could have been a lot worse. Never mind. It could. Well, I mean, she could have shot you with an arrow.
Thankfully, thankfully it wasn't that.
Thankfully, it wasn't.
So, and it's just a single attack. It's not like the attack action. So
Asta's got advantage on the
Yes.
saving throw.
make a wisdom save, Asta. You have advantage on this save.
Ooh, I'm tired of being confused.
Let's find out if you can shake it. Oh, roll 20.
Roll 20 is a butt tonight.
It really is.
He just hates all of us for some reason, and I'm not a fan.
He's playing God, and it says tonight the villagers are going to die.
See, the thing is, Cardin's feeling perfectly fine with roll 20 tonight.
It's because he left the group, guys. He left the group, and that's why he's having better luck.
Maybe. Cardin. Sorry,
It's because y'all are
Asta.
standing next to me.
I'm sorry, Asta. Alright, Cardin. Do your thing, buddy.
Again, you don't sound sorry either.
Cardin is going to recklessly attack at them.
Sure.
The guy in front of him.
Hits.
It's okay.
Max
I'll be
damage
20
on
damage. Yeah,
20?
20.
Yeah. Still standing. 15 also
15.
hits. You rolled a 1 on the d12, so re-roll it. Roll a d12, that is. This time you're guaranteed to do better.
Yeah.
See? So that's 8.
Or
4 plus 4 is 8, plus 2 for rage is 10, plus 5, so 15. This guy is just barely still standing.
yeah. Can Cardin just sort of like punch him? I forget if we were using that or not.
A sort of punch.
I'm trying to remember, because I know I allowed John to do it, but he was trained in unarmed strikes. So I'm going to say no.
Okay.
But
Just making sure before I don't.
Yeah.
Let me see.
You could do something like bring up your shield or something.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and bring up my shield in this case, actually.
Okay. Alrighty. Just remember, you'll have to use your bonus action next turn to drop it so you can swing your sword. That brings us to Valinar. You're stable, so nothing. You don't have to worry about anything. That'll bring us to the other guy.
I'm tempted to do something, but like I would lose a lot of damage.
He's not gonna do anything. I think he's gonna just hold off and smile at the work that's occurring here. Bringing us to the Hellhounds.
The DM shows mercy.
He has nothing to do at range. Let's roll. See if any of them get their breath back. No. No. Yes. So this one gets it back. So
They're catching their breath.
this one, next one, no, no. That's all of them. So the Hellhound here is going to attack villagers up there. Attack. Villagers are bitten. Two. Hellhound down here is going to attempt to bite the villagers here. And with that, this guy's held action goes off for a very loud whistle that kind of just echoes into the distance. And all of the Hellhounds will use their remainder of their turn to basically move away. They'll make an attack of opportunity, because why not? That might hit. They kill that Hellhound as it runs away. It literally had 15 hit points. They had to roll max damage on a great sword of swing, and they did. This guy moves away with no attack of opportunity. Same for this guy. He'll be 30 feet attacked. It's there. This guy Come on now. There we go. And the Hellhounds at the very least appear to be withdrawn. Katya.
Me?
Oh wait, no, I skipped somebody. Dinoc, I'm terribly sorry. Sorry.
I was
Dinoc.
waiting to hear Dinoc.
That was my bad. I literally looked at his and thought it was the Hellhounds. So.
Wow.
My bad.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Wow. Insult to all the injury tonight.
Hey, you've only taken 11 points of damage, okay?
The injury to my pride, excuse you.
Oh, fair enough. I'll rebuild that later.
Wait. Is the only damage he's taken the one from me?
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
God.
This fight anyway.
Sorry.
Because here's the thing. We've been confused this entire time, and the enemies have ignored us.
They're not interested in you. They're interested in the closest thing to them. Roll a d10, Dinoc.
At least it's not a 2 or 3.
Yeah, you do nothing this turn though. But go ahead and try attempt your wisdom save at advantage due to the aid.
That works.
There you go. You are
There we
no
fucking go. I'll
Natural
try
25, yeah.
for 25.
You are no longer confused. You shake it off and gaining your wits as you see Hellhounds running away. That's the end of your turn.
Hell of a
however.
headache.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll for your thing. Ooh, 10. It can act and move as normally. So, I would say it would move forward and attack the creature directly in front of it.
Mm-hmm. And it's gonna do it the best way it can.
Bonk. Hits. The first one misses. A 12.
So it does
will-
7 damage.
7 damage. Hey, that's still better than nothing. I don't think Bearded Devils are resistant to that damage. No, they're not. Okay, 7 damage. Nice. Go ahead and make its wisdom save.
It rolls a 16.
That's exactly what it needed to break confusion.
Alright, y'all have fun then. Unless I get a nat 20, I'm stuck here.
We'll find out. Kadia. Now you
Roll that
roll,
nat
roll that D10. 3.
Oh, look, I do nothing.
I feel like that's. I feel like that's like
That's
3
my
in a row
third
for you.
3. Yeah.
Oh my
Third
god.
time's the charm. Nope.
Nope. Let's see if the wisdom save is a third time charm thing though. So make that wisdom save.
Oh, hell no, I know better than that.
Oh, I saw it.
Come on, nudge, 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 nudge. Come on, nudge, nudge.
Okay.
I'm just staying here. Y'all have fun.
Alrighty. The oh god, I don't even know if this guy will survive that attack. He will barely survive. Run away! Can this guy? He will attempt to flee. So attack of opportunity from the Spectre and from the civilians. Civilians will hit.
Roll severity?
You just missed.
Cool.
Not enough to kill it, but it is hurt. It runs away. So I don't worry about anything. Cardin, the attack of opportunity that you get to make, are you going to make it on the one that you have been hitting or the one that you haven't hit yet?
Yes, I'll be on the one I've been hitting.
Okay, then just roll for an attack, and if you hit, I'm promising you you're probably going to kill it. 13 is its armor class. You do manage to kill it.
Cool.
I
I just sort of buried the hatchet in its head.
Alrighty. And as the rest of the creatures cross and get to the river, combat does come to an end, technically, as this large demon creature looks at your group and just and he turns and begins to lumber away.
I'm guessing that was abyssal and not infernal.
You know what? Because of all the shit, I'll say it was infernal.
Oh!
Because he can speak both. You Denock, and anybody else who happens to speak infernal, would hear.
It's not infernal, dang it.
You say what, Cardin?
I speak abyssal, not infernal, dang it.
Denock, what you hear basically is, I will remember you. Don't overspend your population again. If General Torben catches wind again, we'll be back.
Please repeat that name.
Sorry, that was my bad. General Tenebrous. That was me, literally, that was me slipping, not
Hey!
anything else.
I was like, fuck, he's still...
Wait, Torben got a promotion? Nah.
So, yeah. So, these MFers.
Corbin couldn't hold a candle to some of the generals on the surface.
All that. This body disappears, as does that one.
I'm not confused anymore?
Technically, because he's a dick, he leaves it up for the duration.
Oh
So,
god, how long does this last?
There was 4. You guys made 4, I think, wisdom saves. So it lasts for a minute. So
That's still too long.
well, then roll 6 wisdom saves if you so desire, or just roll a d20 6 times and tell me if you get a natural 20.
Okay, let's see if I can do that. D20 times 5. Hey, there's a 20 in there.
I see your natural 20. So after
Sweet.
6,
3 more
12,
turns.
18. After 18, after almost 20 seconds, Kadia eventually snaps to. Asta does the same. Obviously, she probably would get out a little bit faster than Kadia,
Yeah.
but eventually you guys come to. You guys are no longer confused, and you can see that burning tents around you guys, and dead people. The burning of flesh is present.
I want to use a healing salve on Valinar.
Okay, you do so. Roll the
Okay.
slab.
2d6 plus 1. Oh, that's shit. Well, 4 HP is better than 0.
True.
I'll just cross that off my list here? Because I have none.
You guys take a moment, kind of look around. Valnar, you heal for whatever Kadia said it was.
It was 3.
4. A whole 4.
So,
Oh, okay.
as
I'm at 4 HP.
There you
I'm still
go.
below 0.
eventually things kind of die down and it is made clear that those demons that attacked have left and aren't returning for the time or for the
I was in the middle of trying to convince Cardin that we should, not worry about these people and not get in the middle of it all, but you see, Cardin decided we need to help these people. And at least half of us were essentially useless the whole time.
Cardin just provided a giant ass barricade.
Look, y'all, and again, this is the individual here who came out and helped Dina, kind of just like, look, we appreciate the help, but ever see a settlement? Fuck off. You don't know how many people are here. We were already close to the limitation. That's why they
Limitation?
He looks at you suspiciously. You don't know the limitation?
Sorry, we kind of fell.
An intelligence check.
Sorry, I forgot to inform these
That's not bad.
assholes.
Y'all Skywalkers.
Use you.
Cloudwalkers? Skywalkers? What do they call you nowadays?
Fallen
Islanders,
angels.
maybe.
So that,
I think they try and refer to themselves as Islanders.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking people, but okay.
I prefer fallen angel, but that's just me.
Son, you got
Deanoch
something
looks
wrong.
to you. Deanoch looks to you and is like, if you're an angel, I do not want to go to that heaven.
Well, you came from there too,
Oh.
Anyway, y'all, there's this rule here. Settlements, groups of people, y'all welcome to have one. As soon as that number reaches that 100 marker, those demons descend on you like buzzards on a fresh kill. Now,
How do they know?
how do I know? Well,
Probably magic.
Well, from my understanding, they have they have real powerful demon that typically settles within large areas such as a mountain or a forest, and it's got this, I guess, eyesight, or sight beyond sight, if you want. It can see for miles, any and all directions, from my understanding.
Clairvoyance of some kind.
It's large, though. Fucker's foot itself is damn near the size of my tent, he says, gesturing back to the tent behind him. This one over here.
No, Cardin, we can't handle that.
Now, at least that's what the rumors say. But, I've never met one. Never seen one quite that big. Seen a couple about the size of my tent, but never one that had a foot the size of my tent. What are y'all doing down here anyway?
I don't actually know.
You said you fell. Son,
We
you
were
ain't
fighting
surviving
an
that long.
enemy. And we were on the losing end, and all of a sudden we were here on the surface. powerful mage apparently had a spell on us. Teleport us when we were in trouble.
Have you
And
found
I'm going to roll deception on that one because I am partially lying.
Sure, go for it. He is inciting you. He didn't roll great, but
Does he beat a 6?
I mean, yes, but he doesn't care. That's the other thing. Well, you ever meet that mage again, you need to tell him to send you back, because you're going to get more people killed. Name's Tucker, by the way. And if you don't mind, I have some folk I need to tend to.
Is his last name Shao?
No?
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah. He kind of gives you a nod and walks off and begins, him and a group of other men begin gathering the dead bodies and bringing them closer to the center of town. The people around you are frightened, and some are hurt, others are more scared than anything, but a few do thank you guys for your assistance in the battle. You can tell that some of them are wounded, and those are the ones that tend to be a little bit more grateful, saying if it wasn't for you guys literally being there to body some of the hits, that this incursion could have been much worse.
I would like to ask one, maybe a couple of the settlers here. Pretty much tell them that we are heading north towards the. Remind me the name of the mountains.
Doma.
Doma. We are heading north towards the Doma Mountains, and in exchange for our services here, however small they may have been, all I ask is information on the region.
Sorry, I'm grabbing my map. So you're heading to the Doma Mountains, huh? Good luck.
Well, luck has not been on our side since we've got here, so it can't really get much worse, could it?
Damn it, Kadia. Why'd you say that?
Well, you need to cross the Palethia Channel, unfortunately, to get to the Doma Mountains.
The what channel?
Palethia. That's where you're located.
How do you spell that?
ELAFAI.
Plazai.
Palethia.
You said Plasai.
No, F.
F.
No S.
Plafai.
Yep.
How's that? Okay,
Cause D&D.
I got it.
Yeah, basically, he goes, if you can get to the deserted highlands, you want to head, like, almost directly due like, northeast. And if you head in that direction straight, and cross the channel and continue in that direction, you'll cross into the Doma Mountains area when you get to the next shoreline.
Mighty appreciated. I'll pass this along to our resident wizard who remembers everything for me because I seem to have some sort of short-term memory loss these days.
Good luck.
Thanks, we will need it. Hopefully no more stray travelers come through and cause you guys any more trouble.
Hopefully. Some time passes, and eventually Tucker returns to you guys. And he goes, "Look, I know y'all didn't mean to. I know y'all helped us out. I know you're looking hurt." Kind of looks at you, Valinar. He kind of goes, "Starting to get late. I'll welcome you all for the night. Welcome to stay here. But I'm gonna ask you all to kindly fuck off in the morning."
Oh yes, the fucking shall be done.
Mm-hmm. And he looks to you, Cardin. You look like an able-bodied man. Suppose you can help me dig some graves?
Yeah, I can help you with that.
Right. I'll grab you a shovel. And yeah, you and him walk off, and you guys head in sort of like this this kind of a direction here. Just past the tree line and into eventually where is a small grove. And Cardin, what you see here is mounds and mounds of disturbed earth. Roughly looking, there's maybe 75 plots of land here that have been marked with some kind of either crude stick formation or stacking of rocks. And he goes, "Unfortunately, we need 15 more holes." And he hands you a shovel. I appreciate the help.
No problemo.
And he will dig in silence, unless there's anything you wish to ask him. But the rest of you, what are you doing? Time has kind of died down. Time is beginning to pass. People are working, repairing the three of the tents that were burned, trying to repair them with what they have available. Others are gathering water. There are a few children running about, but even them seem to be doing something, even if making their chores more enjoyable.
I'll assist in helping gather water.
Valinar would be helping the injured.
Okay.
Geenock will be asking about burial rites
Okay.
and assisting what he can there.
Yeah, okay, excellent. Cuddy, it doesn't really take much to gather water, so go ahead and just make a charisma check for me. Valinar, make a medicine check.
Charisma? Okay.
Charisma check. And then Valinar, medicine.
Sure.
I mean,
11.
Dang.
17.
2 on the die.
-3?
14.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Yep. Yep. Kati, you managed to chum some people up a little bit with your natural charm, and it seems to you that this is something that hasn't happened in a very long time. You gather the information that the last time an incursion happened this badly, nearly 25% of the village had been wiped out.
That's terrible.
And they thank you for your help as you begin getting water, helping them with water and begin preparing dinner. Valinar, you help where you can, patching wounds, mostly doing things like bandaging the wounded, helping people who can be helped in that regard. If you wish to burn any spells, you're welcome to.
Dalinar knows he's gonna rest. He'd burn some spells.
Okay. I will. I mean, yeah, burn however many you wish, and then just let me know how many you do, because that'll determine some things for the village.
Okay.
Dina, so take a moment to think about it. Dinok, talking with the villagers a little bit about burial rites. Not. It wasn't. It's something that a lot of people don't really or haven't really talked about a whole lot in their lives. For a lot of people here, you've come to learn that they believe that the gods have forsaken them and abandoned them. So a lot of the burial rites that people receive are typically only done to individuals or families that are still extremely religious, or if it was something that they requested as they were dying or near the end of death, or near the end of their life. In terms of what they did for those people, it just kind of depended on their current, or whom they worshipped during that time period.
Sorry, how many of those are you burning, dude?
I actually did 5. And I still have like 6 spells left.
Okay.
It's not like we're resting for the night or anything.
So I still have 7 spell slots left, by the way.
Okay. So, but yeah, that is what he kind of. That's basically what you gather. In terms of the people who passed away, there doesn't seem to be anybody overly religious. So they're most likely they will be buried in a hole with potentially a rock marking their gravesite and a name. Do you have a total there for me, Valinar?
Oh, of HP? I thought you just wanted how many spells I cast. Sorry.
Well, I mean, you're doing it, so you said you did 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did 2 level 1s, a level 2, a level 3, and a level 4.
Okay, that's fine. I will take that into consideration as the village perceives you guys. So, is there anything else you guys wish to do?
Before we all head to bed, I'll probably spend some time maybe using minor illusion to entertain the children of the village.
Okay.
I'm sure they haven't had much fun or enjoyment in a while.
They are highly entertained by what you do. Magic seems to be a rare thing for them to see. They are.
I'll juggle some illusory balls, which is pretty easy to do because they're illusions.
Yeah. They're enthralled by your performance.
Still somehow drops one.
Carden, do you wish to speak with Tucker at all?
He'd basically say, "You guys have been in this area." Ask sort of how long they've been in this area, because according to the graves, it's quite a long time.
Yeah. Let's see here now. We've been here. Few years now. We were my sorry, not a few years. Several couple decades now, I believe. I was real young when we had to move here. My daddy was the previous chief, I guess you would call it, but that was 30 years ago, 30 plus years ago now, and back then we owned we were more or less still living in Weregryn, but Giants came along and decided that they wanted to make it their own home, so they attacked, and much like everything else, we ran, because fuck that.
Yeah, giants can be a bit of a handful.
Ain't that the truth? And those forest giants, they're deceptive. Those fuckers are real quick, especially when they get into these wooded areas.
That, and I've seen a couple smush some people too.
Yeah, well.
Have you heard any? Sorry. Have you guys heard of any news of any of the surrounding tribes?
Tribes. Uh, mm, I'm not sure. Any tribes around here. If there are, they haven't come our way. But I also don't know anybody crazy enough to cross the decaying wilderness.
That's true. One more question.
You do not recognize that name, pardon.
Okay. One more question. Have you seen anything akin to and Cardin like essentially shows Seven Cloud Splitter in your travels?
Check. Oh, hey, that ain't bad. I feel like I saw. I think we had a story about a blade kind of similar to that. My mom used to tell me that one of those lead forest giants that chased us out of Weregryn wielded something similar to that. Much bigger than what you carry there, though. Similar design in the blade, however.
You might have to check it out then. There's a few. Even though these, I hate them forest giants about as much as you do, but I'm sort of trying to find the history of this blade as well. I feel like there might be other companion pieces for it.
Potentially. Now, something you could also look into, and this is just a rumor on my end, but there used to be a city way north of here, out past the decaying wilderness. Used to house a lot of old magics and stuff. They call it the Jade City.
That might be worth looking into. Thanks for the heads up on that.
Yeah, like I said, way north, out past the decaying wilderness. You got to get past the desert before you can even begin looking for that place.
That's fair.
Go ahead and make a survival check for me, Card. Just because I know your history and stuff isn't as good.
Yeah. How about 19?
19? Where you're from, the overgrowth area, there is no desert that you guys have ever come across in your guys' travels.
I've never come across the desert down here.
Oh, you're from down here?
It's been a while, but that's a long story.
Well, now, I don't know where you're from, but that desert's always been what keeps us right here.
Yeah.
Because
I would tell him essentially the name of um my tribe.
okay,
I forget if we named that or not.
he has never heard of them.
Okay, I figured. Well, that's where I'm from.
Or never heard of them.
Yeah, I figured we typically keep away from everybody else, just like you guys do.
Kind of nods, digs a little bit more.
Garden goes back to digging.
Eventually, bodies are buried. The remains of the bodies are buried. People who are hurt are healed more or less. People are even more indebted to you, Valinar, and they're thankful. And eventually, a large meal is prepared. It reminds you guys of some time you spent on Isserus. When you guys spent time at the city of Baran, when the city itself all gathered around essentially a fire, a spit roast, and everybody pitched in, everybody helped, everybody ate. Except here, you remember there, it was more of a party and celebration, happiness and enjoyment. Here it was a much somber tone. People who have had lost ones die in this incursion are sad, battling, fighting back tears, fighting back the loneliness that they are now inquiring. Some people give you guys this stare of hostility, but you don't sense any kind of malice behind it. They're mad at you, but they understand the situation. Some of them. These individuals are some that have lost loved ones, and there's no way to bring them back. As Tucker said, you guys are guests of his. He provides you guys with places to sleep. Is there anything you guys would like to do before the night takes you all?
Garden would like to sleep. He had also informed the party of the things that he learned with old man.
He's not an old man, by the way. I guess I forgot to describe him. He is a physically well-built, sort like early middle-aged man, like maybe like early 40s or late 30s. He's got this tan skin and this big, thick, kind of brown beard, and matching hair that kind of flows to almost his shoulders that match. And he's got the hair has been pulled back for the most part, and he's got some guns on him. I mean, he's no Cardin, but he does have some strength behind him. But
Okay. So, yeah, I'd basically tell the party the information that he gave me. I'd also emphasize the potential magical relics in the Jade City when speaking towards Denock.
Jade City, you say?
Yeah, the Jade City. You never know what still lies there. It's a ways out.
You must have spoke to that man for a long time because your accent has changed yet again.
See, I have this thing where I get stuck in whatever accent that people are doing around me.
You just gotta adopt it.
It just happens.
And it gets worse and worse the more you use it.
Tell me about it.
I mean,
It sounds like you're trying to be like me, but like bigger emphasis on that whole southern drawl thing.
It's a
sometimes
bad Texan accent.
I take it from a natural Houstonian.
Yeah, well, sometimes it just sounds more like Kevin Spacey than anything.
If there's nothing
I was
else you guys
thinking
wish
John
to,
Wayne.
if there's nothing else you guys wish to discuss or do before bedding down for the night, as you guys are beginning to gather yourselves and lay down, Tucker kind of goes, "Oh right, forgot to mention. Welcome to Caldera. Can't wait for y'all to leave." And
Okay.
and that's where we're gonna end the session tonight.
Good.
Oh man, that fucking sucked. Yeah, I'm sorry that fight just kind of rattled y'all.
That was perfectly fine.
I'm talking to you, Cardin.
I
I think Cardin was the only one that had a decent fight.
But isn't that how it normally goes?
No.
Almost
All
never.
right. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna stop streaming here. No, actually, let's do the episode title suggestions.
This one maybe
Confusion, the game.
for this one maybe Village slaughtered with 3 question marks.
No.
We all nearly died to each other.
Confusion abounds.
Ah, that works well, honestly.
Trapped by the mind.
You said confusion abound?
Abounds. But yeah.
Anyone else? Chat? Nothing? Alright. Yeah, I'm cool with that. I will write it down, and eventually, when we get to the podcast, Alright.
If you don't lose your nose between now and then.
I'll use it on the YouTube file when I extract this.
Okay.
Alright, guys. Thank you all for joining us. I got to break out my southern accent again. Been a little while since I've done that. So
My wife could give you some lessons.
I mean, I thought I did pretty well, but thanks for that
Actually, you did a pretty good job. For once, your NPC didn't sound like all the others.
You should hear my NPCs.
I liked your Tucker voice. He sounded like a real countryman.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Take care. Don't forget to love one another.
Good night.
Stay safe.
Peace out.